Hello and welcome to another arena. As usual, we're gonna roll die here. It is a 4, so it will be a Shaman, although I do not actually like that class. Obviously God Lights here should not be considered here. That even rhymes. We have Pint-Sized Summoner and Azure Drake, and I think Azure Drake is just, the better card. 5 mana 4/4, obviously isn't that strong, but it's just a strong card all around. Here I'll go for Mad Bomber. I think as a Shaman our early game is gonna be a bit weak. We should own the late game. Fork Lightning, obviously a really good card. Dark Iron Dwarf is just too good to pass up though. I mean 4 mana is good when the ability is really sick. Second Fork Lightning, yes please. I think Bloodfang Raptor is better than the Berserker. Mm. No. Second Dark Iron Dwarf or Urchak. Not even considering Wind Fury, although I have gotten some Shaman blowouts against me because of this card. Still think I'll go for Dark Iron Dwarf. This, on the other hand, is a bit more difficult. Like Feral Spirits, it's a really good card, but so is Argent Commander. I'm gonna run with the Feral Spirit just because I get less of a chance to play with that card, and I want to, see how good it actually is. Youthful Brewmaster has value with Azure Drake, Dark Iron Dwarfs, so yeah, it already has some value in my deck, and I'll pick it up here over a Dragonling Mechanic. And we get a Defender of Argus, Violet Teacher, or another Azure Drake. Interesting. This is basically 5 power for 4 mana if I have creatures out. And it's good because Shamans can't heal themselves. Yeah, I'll pick it up over Azure Drake, although I obviously like Azure Drake. Stormwind Knight or Cobble Geomancer. Geomancer is really good with Fork Lightning. Spiteful Smith is just a good card, but I don't think I'll be able to pick up some late game card anyway. I'm gonna go for a second Mad Bomber here. And the Razor for 100 just because the R2 are crap. Urchak is fine, Raging Worgen is fine, but so is Harvest Golem. It's just a good value card. Fang Creeper over Boulder Feast. Maybe. Yeah, okay. We'll pick up the Fang Creeper for now, but I obviously want some late game cards like Fire Elemental. Prefer a 3/3 taunt over a 5/4 taunt. Prefer 1/1 Divine Shield. Not actually a big fan of this card, but I think I'll play it here. Not a big fan of. Well, Luther is fine against most classes, but so is Bluegill Warrior. I'll run with Loot Hoarder, but I'm not a big fan of it. Mind Control Tech, easy pick up here, like these two are pretty bad. Or at least they are in an arena. This is doable in Constructed, I guess. But Mind Control Tech is just that much better. Cult Master, always pick, always card advantage cards. We have 3 cards with Overload at this point, so Unbound Elemental isn't gonna be that great. So I'm gonna go with the Dragonling Mechanic. Lava Burst, removal cards. Argent Commander, we'll pick it up here, and the Fire Elemental, why not? And then here, yeah, Boulder Free Soaker is just a better card. As is the Brewmaster. Stormforged Axe, thank you very much. Lightning Bolt, and what's our last pick? Lightning Storm. Oh yeah, definitely want that card. So this is looking pretty good. I think we have 2 Fire Elementals, 2 Fork Lightnings, a Lightning Bolt, Lightning Storm, the Feral Spirit. We have some Lava Burst. We have some really strong Shaman cards. And then outside of Shaman cards, we also have some pretty good ones. Oh, we also have some Force Axe, of course. We have a Azure Drake, we have a Defender, we have 2 Dark Iron Dwarfs, an Argent Commander, a Fang Creeper. We'll see how it goes. Normally our early game should be good enough to bring us into the late, and then we should win the late. But obviously, seeing that it is arena, you can get blown out by a lot of other cards. So yeah, probably Mage might be a difficult matchup because as a Shaman you just can't heal yourself. Your Totem generation is pretty sucky against them. But we are facing another Shaman, so we're on the draw and we get a pretty bad hand. Think I'll keep something like this. Now I'll just throw away these 3 and keep Loot Horror. Or Hoarder. Hoarder. I'll coin it out on turn 1 just because I have the Stormforged Axe as well. I mean, he has to have a remove for it to then deal with it. Also, I'm just gonna swing to his face several times. And it's also unlikely that he's gonna, you know, want to cast something here that runs into the Hoarder. I guess it does. That doesn't really matter because Stormforged Axe, baby. The Overload doesn't matter either, because next turn we can just, you know, do this or this. Depends on what he drops. Like if he has a 3-drop that's capable of killing this, yeah, like that. Now we're just gonna run into that and kill it. And then run out this one. We're still up a card, but that's because we're on the draw. So we're always gonna be up a card. He obviously has the initiative in, you know, casting big things. Such as that lightning bolt of haste. No. That would be weird. Fang Creeper is a good draw, but we want to maximize our mana, so Dragonlink Mechanic is fine. If he has Fog Bolt, he has Fog Bolt. But normally that card on its own should take care of the 3-5. Unless of course he gets a really good totem. He didn't. That's a pretty good weapon. That's pretty good though, because it kills my weapon. Just trying to get the board cleared and throw down a big taunt, and then Fire Elemental takes care of this. He might have his own Fire Elemental, but then my Fire Elemental with this takes care of that. He has his own Fire Elemental. Okay, that's fine. Now actually, I can. Yeah, okay, this is probably the better play then. We get a 2/2 taunt event shield, and we clear his board thanks to Fork Lightning here. And we can still, you know, have the Fire Elemental up in the near future. I don't know if it was a better play, but at least it saves damage from my Fire Elemental. That doesn't really matter, does it? Still doesn't really matter. Sure, it rates here. Interesting. That's really interesting. Now I think I want to use that on the... See what we get. I guess you want to use this on the Fire Elemental just to gain more value out of that. Having a 3/3 taunt up just negates his weapon, especially with a healing totem. And we're actually up. No, same amount of cards still. What is this? Oh, he has multiple of those. It's not bad. Yeah, okay. I mean, if he wants to use a weapon charge for it. Whoops! That was obviously the wrong. That was obviously the wrong target. It should have hit this, and then I attack that. God damn it! Why am I so bad at this? Oh yeah, sure. If your opponent has this era, that's pretty sick. The question is, can I rush him down while he has this era? Oh, can we kill it? Guess not. He attacks this with his weapon, attacks this. Or maybe he attacks this. Nah, this is fine. It's on my turn. I was just, if this was a spell power, I could have killed that. But goddamn Sarah, man. Such a broken card. This is what I mean with you can have really good decks, but you'll just get blown out by so much. In this game it's not even fun. And Ysera obviously being one of them. Card is just bonkers. I'm just gonna go for, you know, direct damage to the face. With Feral Spirit and stuff. Do we actually have lethal now? 3, 8. Close if you have a spell power. It's another taunt one. So more taunts. We throw this in his face right now. Now this is still 8. Does he have lethal in any way when he has? Nope. So this is fine. Could have played Ancient Brewmaster, but there's no need to do that yet. I have 8 direct damage in the hand. He needs some kind of heal. He needs to get through 3 taunts before he gets to my creatures. That's fine. This is why Sarah is so powerful, like, so many cards are so strong. At least my totem lives, so I have more odds of actually... Oh, this is lethal now, because this just hits him in the face. Is it a spell power? Doesn't matter. So yeah, beat the Sarah by going to the face. I think if I tried to play a fair game and try to, you know, trade like 3 creatures off for that, he would have gotten so much advantage that it wouldn't have been good. The fact that I gained a taunt totem there. If it was a spell power totem, I still would have gone for the Sarah. The fact that it was taunt totem made me decide I should go for the face. I mean, I didn't have much of an option there, and once you go with that route, you just, you know, have to continue. But hey, we won against this era, so even blowout legendary is not good enough, huh? It was lucky from us that, you know, we got another taunt totem. I mean, if it was a spell power totem, the game would have ended there, but the healing totem wouldn't have done anything, and would have made me lose, I guess. So we face another Shaman. It's not the same guy, is it? No, it's not. I find it always weird that sometimes you just, you know, face the same opponent several times. Nah, we're not gonna keep the Geomancer. I mean, if it shows up later, sure. Man, why do I get so many late game cards? So opponent says hi, we'll obviously say hi as well. So it drops a 1-2. Seems a bit weak. Especially if now he drops a 3-2. For lighting 2 for 1. I'm just gonna summon the totem. It's a taunt one. It always is. So yeah, mind control tech is gonna gain some value then, I guess. Whenever a character is healed, it's so good with healing totems. It's insane. So yeah, we can grow that. No need to. I mean, he's gonna drop a creature, and then mind control will take care of something. If he gets a healing totem, he's gonna heal his 2/3. Now he's gonna fresh, I guess. Okay. So he's gonna start going for the phase, I guess. Yeah. And summons another totem. That's a bit annoying because I obviously don't want another totem. I think now is the only chance that we'll ever get to play this. I just want a 2/3. Not that. I mean, it's good enough, right? Fork lightning automatically takes care of one. That's fine. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Damn healing totem. But at least next turn we have Defender of Argus, or Argent Commander. Well, we should be able to, you know, take care of his board position. And then just gain a board position ourselves. Obviously those two totems are pretty shit. But there's something like... It's not like they're worthless. It's fine. Fork Lightning just gained value, right? Especially now. Yeah, Fork Lightning is sick here. Do whatever you want, bro. So we take this. Fork Lightning his face. Then what? Just summon a totem seems weak. We'll get a good spell power totem. The fact that I used Fork Lightning makes me overloaded. God damn that card. So I can have 5 mana. I can do this. I can Cold Master and draw a bunch. That seems weak as well. I can give... Oh, that's way better. We'll give both of these taunt. Get our 2/1 token here. Kill this. And smash the face. Obviously this runs into Lightning Storm. But I can play around it, I think. Or it's gonna be hard to play around that. And even then it has to hit boats for 3. No. Guess it doesn't have it, huh? So... What about this? We're gonna lose a single creature no matter what. We can lose 2 and do this. Oh, we can lose none, but I think that's bad. That's pretty bad. Yeah, we're just gonna sacrifice 2 creatures, I think, to draw cards. Yeah, let me draw first. Thank you. Yeah, obviously not gonna play a Mad Bomber here. Let's see what totem we get. A 1/1. I'm gonna ignore his. He usually has to go for 3/3 anyway, and even if he has like a pump, I'm gonna draw a card from it. Oh, and then I'm... No, I only have 8 cards. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So, the way some decks play, and I think his deck does as well, they just go aggressive. They have like really early drops, and then they run stupid shit like shield bearers, just to, you know, be able to keep the aggression up. And I actually did the same in earlier spots with Warlock, like way earlier in the meta. But I used to run like Fang Reapers and Stanchion Shieldmasters, and which running obviously mean I use it in the deck. It's not like I do it in constructed. So we kill that shit first, then that shit. Then I do think we'll take the spell power totem here, and we'll just drop another totem. He's facing lethal, and he has Ysera, so loses. Wow, what is this with Shamans and Ysera? Like, this is not the same guy, yet he's also Shaman and he also has Ysera. I'm gonna kill him with a weapon. Oh, he's way cooler. At least my previous opponent had a better board position when he played this era. Anyways, we're 2 up, and I'll see you guys for next video.